Alright, man, gotta go kind of quick because Marlo's waking up, and I'm gonna kind of keep my voice down a little bit because Bo's still sleeping. So basically, where I'm at in the process is I've ground some beans with my Encore on a setting of 16. I've measured out 45 grams. This is kind of what it looks like. I don't know if you can see sort of the consistency, but you know, it looks kind of like sand, I guess. And so I'm going to be using a ratio of 16 to 1, so that'll be 720 grams of water for 45 grams of coffee. My kettle is heated to 203 degrees, and so what I'm going to do now is, and obviously I think this is, you already know this part, I would just hook up that filter. Basically, you know, you fold this thing out like this, and the side of the filter that has the 3 folds on it goes towards the spout like that, because otherwise it fucks up the extraction. So basically now what I'm doing is preheating. So this is again 203. Get a nice seal, get everything nice and wet. Preheat the vessel. And again, you want to make sure you get that nice channel right there. Grounds go in. And I'm not going to be able to use a timer because I usually use my phone. So I'm just going to kind of have to do it approximately. Basically, the first pour of the bloom is going to be about 150 grams. And I'm really careful not to agitate the grounds too much right here, so it's a nice slow pour. So that's 150 grams. I don't care about pouring along the side. I just want to make sure to get everything saturated. I take a chopstick and kind of stir it up because I want to make sure everything is very evenly saturated at this point. And I'll let that go for about 35, 40 seconds, something like that. And then I'm going to hit it with my next pour. So total, I'm going for 720. I'm at 150 right now. I usually do 150, 200 gram aliquots. So that was about 170 grams. I'm at 320 right now. I'll let this go. Just making care not to agitate the grounds too much, and nice even pour. Just make sure everything gets saturated. If you see any light spots like that, you want to avoid those and try and hit the dark spots. And ideally, you don't want to see a bunch of gas bubbling up at this point. And also try not to let the water come down so that the beans are exposed to air again. I honestly don't think it makes that much difference right now. What you do, as long as you don't put too much water in so that it's above the level of the Chemex, and you're just looking for this nice kind of pull through it, so that means that I've got a good water channel and my grind is about right. I don't think you really need a timer, as long as you're just following the weights, because once you get your 720th gram through, you want the extraction to be done anyway. It's around like 480 grams right now. And I'm probably just going to hit it right now all the way back up to 720, and I'll quit pouring. I'm at 717, so I'm just gonna let it quit. And basically I'll just let this run through until all the water's through. Because I feel like my extraction time is probably pretty close to that, 4 to 5 minute window they talk about. And if I only, if I have exactly the right amount of water in there, I know that it's not going to over extract because there's no more water to come through it. Once it starts to slow down, if I'm around, I will flip it. But sometimes when I got kids and I'm making breakfast and shit like that, I end up leaving it, and it doesn't seem to affect it too much. All right, buddy. Hope that helps. I gotta get Marlo. Talk to you soon.